Welcome to the Stand Up Speakeasy. I'm your host, Sareth Ney, and every episode I bring a comic that's going to be on Fest this year. So without further ado, good for Yang. How are you, Yang?
Hey, thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Feeling great today. How about you?
Fantastic. Can't wait to see you in October again in Daytona when we have the festival. So we're going to have it at the Chernobyl Irish Pub, October 2nd through the 5th. Punk Rock Pizza, October 3rd and 4th. We have early shows at 8 o'clock on those dates and 10 o'clock on those dates. So and an open mic on Wednesday through Friday so people can try out too. So yeah,
Nice. Yeah, that'd be great. Did you
indeed.
organize this event like every year?
Yep. For the past like 11 in Colorado and the past four in Daytona Beach.
Okay.
Yep. So for
And
this first time, I'll go ahead.
yeah. No. So how did you promote it? Just Facebook mostly.
Yep. And then we just like we put flyers all over the city. So
Oh, you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great.
yep. So only the popular spots so people can see it and it's free to come in so and just like donate or buy stuff from the bar or whatever and that works out for me so yeah,
That's nice.
good stuff. So Young, so you're very dark and very offensive when it comes to your comedy, so how'd you find your voice in stand up?
It's just I do all sorts of jokes, but it just happens to be those dark and offensive jokes that works the most. So that's why I keep on doing those. Yeah.
Indeed, I noticed that like at the when we did our three shows together, like the church show and then the punk rock pizza and that beachside red show, so that was fun sharing the stage with you.
Yeah, it is. It just happened to be. I mean, my jokes, a lot of them are kind of racist, but people just find it funny when it comes out of an Asian girl, I guess.
Indeed.
I think white people are afraid to say a lot of things, and they're just like, oh, yeah, she can say it. And black people find it, okay, yeah, she can say it. So it's like I'm kind of a medium.
For sure. So I see all your name pop up on like a lot of flyers and like a lot of venues and like what are some of your favorite venues that you performed at?
Yeah, I do a lot of shows in Tampa. I find most the best places probably like St. Pete. I really like Sunshine City. It's a comedy club. I love Laugh Out Lounge. Usually by the coast or in more countryside, people are more engaging and they're easier to entertain. But Orlando rooms are harder for sure, I find.
Oh yeah. It's definitely like my favorite room in Orlando is the Bull and Bush when Ross hosts it. That's like, my favorite place to
Yeah,
perform.
I did a pretty decent in Bush. Yeah, he invited me later. It just clashed with my schedule, so yeah, I might go back. But still, it's not the easiest room compared to a lot of things. It actually has to be a good joke to for it to work.
Oh, for sure. Indeed. I like to get dirty in that room. It's like it's just so much fun.
Yeah, they don't mind. Like in Orlando, you have to go very dirty or very aggressive with your stuff. Otherwise, it's like too vanilla.
Indeed.
You have to be good at even like not a big show in Orlando, and that's the challenging part. But that's what I love about it, though. So it makes you better every time you go. After you think about what you can do better.
Absolutely. Good stuff. And so we have some audience members in the crowd, so thanks for sharing. And so if you'd like to interact in the chat, you're more than welcome to. Just be nice to us. I always give tell people to be nice to us.
Yeah, I don't even see where the chats.
Oh yeah, it's like where the comment section is, like, and people can interact in the comment section, and then we can respond to them if we want to and stuff. So if
Yeah,
it just on my end, there's two people, so it's not bad.
yeah, I can't see them, so you can read it if they comment anything.
Oh,
So do you do this live every week or like?
just like almost, I try to plan one every day to promote the festival, so
Mhm.
people know about it, and it goes straight to my YouTube, so it has like 700, almost 720 subscribers so far. So
Nice,
it's been
yeah,
building. Yeah. So I
yeah,
got like
yeah. Go ahead.
I got like 12 like or something like in the past couple days for doing this stuff. So I'm like, not bad. It just
Okay,
takes
yeah,
for a while to get some subs.
they like seeing people chat. Yeah, but you're a great organizer. You're very detailed. I noticed you ask for people's social Venmos. Like you do very detailed work. I appreciate that.
Indeed. Speaking of all your socials and stuff, it's down below, like your Instagram and stuff, and your website and your podcast, so people can tune into your podcast and uh, follow you on Instagram and all that stuff on your Etsy account. So I put it all in there. So
Yeah, yeah, but
yep.
Etsy, it's not selling right now, but we'll see.
Hey, you gotta create some streams of income somehow. So you're doing just fine.
Yeah, trying.
Yep. So go buy some shirts from Yang. So that's it in the description box below. Yep. So Yang, so these are the questions I ask all the comics that I've ever interviewed, like the past couple
Yeah.
years. So with
Mhm.
that being said, what inspired you to perform stand-up comedy?
I think I always loved listening to it and watching it. Is where I grew up in. I grew up in Hunan, China, which is that region. They particularly like a lot of humor, and I watched a lot of shows that's roasting people. They have a great roasting shows. They stopped it, but it kind of it grew in me since elementary or middle school. I would say middle school. Then I think here I never thought about doing it seriously here. I just one day I just decided to try, just have fun really. That was back 2 years ago. I didn't do it consistently, but until like this year, I think I had a great show in a gimmick. Everyone just like went crazy with my jokes, so I started to do it consistently since February, and I've been on plenty of shows every month now, and it's going up. It's making a lot of progress every month.
That's awesome. It's quite a journey for sure. And so, what was it feeling like when you first performed stand-up?
It wasn't too scary. I had a lot of things I want to say. It wasn't really like joke punchline. The setup is not very professional, but I was already a performer before that. I used to sing and play guitar on stage, so it wasn't. I didn't have much stage fright, but I had fun. I made few people laugh, but it was definitely not too professional with how I said it. It's the way I structured jokes, but I'm getting better at it for sure. Like I've been practicing getting more laughs with more punchlines in a shorter period of time. That's what I've been really getting good at.
Awesome. And so, what are your favorite comedy specials, comedy record albums, and comedy podcasts?
I don't really listen to that much comedy anymore. I watched a few of the specials. Yeah, I don't know. It's just recently I haven't been. I think it's just recently I've been more focused on creating more jokes and write jokes. And of course, every time we go to comedy shows, we listen to other people's stuff, and some of them are really good, and I absorb what they're not exactly copying what they're doing, but I learn and notice what they're doing, and I try to get better at it. But that's what I've been mostly doing, just listen to other comedians usually. Really like the live.
For sure. I feel you in that one because I used to watch stand-up specials and listen to them on growing up, but like I'd much rather experience it live than you know listen and watch it on Netflix or something. So I hear you. So what are your favorite sitcom sketch shows and comedy films?
Yeah, definitely love Key and Peele. I can watch it 100 times. It just hit me. Is that their humor just my type of humor, and yeah, I love how aggressive and they can get. That's my favorite for sure. Love Dave Chappelle. Um, those are the few shows, the people that I really enjoy.
Awesome. Yeah, I miss Chappelle's show. It's a good old. I still quote some of the sketches to this day, and even though it's been gone for like a good 20 years or something. But and then favorite sitcoms.
I'm not even sure what is sitcom.
Oh, like some people said Seinfeld on the show, or like Martin, and stuff like that. I think Friends was another good one that they said. Will and Grace. So there's like a bunch of them that are on TV, but I don't watch much TV
Oh, you mean
anymore. So
those things that make you laugh? You know, I think I watched. I think Two and a Half a Man really had a lot of influence on me. And Big Bang Theory. Those two things I learned. I watched to learn English.
uh,
And yeah, I mean they put laughs in the show. That kind of it's those two big show. Those two shows are very big in China. Still very
oh
big in China. But back then, but when the Big Bang Theory came out, it was huge in China. So that's what we watched. A lot of people use it to learn English.
wow, that's interesting to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I learned how to speak English myself because English is my second language too. So
Okay.
yep, so I use like talk shows to learn English, but good
Yeah, yeah.
times. Yeah. And then let's see here. And what are your favorite comedy movies?
Comedy movie. I don't know if I like specifically search for comedy movies. I think lately I've been just scrolling on TikTok and just watch clips of other comedians. Some of them are really good. Some of the newcomers. I don't think I've watched like comedy movies.
For sure. And if you can go on tour with any comedian, locally and internationally known, which comedians would you like to go on tour with?
Go on tour. Jeez. I really love Shane Gills, for sure. I think his humor is very fun. I like people that say a lot of fun things. They still have a good attitude. You know, they talk about a variety of things. Um, yeah, I think right now just anybody that would
For
take
sure.
like give me more stage experience. That'd be really cool because I still have a lot to grow.
Indeed. And any local comics that you like out of Tampa, St. Pete?
Oh yeah, Tim, there was really, really good. I mean, like last night I performed with a few in Orlando, Wine Drunk. I think JJ Miller, he did great. Um, I think Joe Sensabella, I love his stuff. He's very quick with the crowd and his joke is some sort dark in a way. And yeah, in Tampa there are a few. I can't think of one right now. There are a few really good ones in Tampa. The one that we performed together, Marcus, he's great. I saw him once. He made fun of the graffiti of the punk rock pizza. That was hilarious. I love how they involve like engage with everything happening. Donald or Donna, yeah, Donald. I forgot his last name. The long hair guy. Do you know
Oh,
him?
Donald Evans.
Yeah, yeah, he's great too. There are so many good ones. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Florida has some really good comics,
Oh, they're great.
um,
Yeah.
and so if you can get roasted by five comedians, top five that are alive, which comedians would you like to get roasted by?
They roast me.
Hmm. And you can roast them back too.
Um, getting roasted here, like it's not that exciting as before anymore because um, what get the audience most liked is race, like racism towards Asians and very stereotypical things. So when they target me specifically, which is the ones I prefer, it doesn't go well in the stage on the stage. So it's like roasting is getting a little bit tricky now. I don't know. I I won a few roasts, but and probably like Kill Tony shows. I would roast a few of them. Um, Probably some of the Asian comedians. I could roast Asian comedians really well. I would love to roast Hans Kim. If he and me do a roast battle, I think it would be pretty fantastic. Um, yeah, I think roasting Asians would be something that we have in common. You know, we don't have to specifically just like aim at the Asian things. We just roast each other, but also we know each other so well that we can roast each other better than just white or other comedians.
That's for sure. And so let's see here. Where do you see your comedy journey in the next 5 years?
5 years, I'm more thinking about like the next few months. I do see I'm getting on. I just trying to get on different shows as much as possible. Try to record. I'm really focusing on social media right now. I just got to 4,000 followers, half mil views. Next step will be 10,000. Just trying to record jokes and see which one works. Um, try to get some income on social media. That will be my main goal. 5 years, I don't know about that long. I think hopefully I get to next step. Hopefully I get invited to different cities. People see me on through social media. They say, hey, I like you, can you come here? Then I have different experience with different cities, just one step at a time.
Yep, big time. And so let's see here. What's your favorite joke a comic has written?
Favorite joke, I'll tell you the most recent joke that I wrote that I really like. Some rooms do well, some don't. I said Kamala Harris's campaign slogan is very witty. We're not going back, because she just recently went black.
Oh,
Once back. Yeah. So I like that one. I I really like Dave uh, Dave Peterson. What is his name? David Peterson.
maybe
What
I don't
what is
know.
his name?
Like think
Yeah,
Gordon
I like
Peterson.
how he said he's the new show. He said he has a stalkers. Well, they're stalkers because they're not hot. I get that because I have a lot of people message me, and they're followers because, but they're never like they're never gonna be like someone I date. So that's funny. What I love the Shane Gill's the new show. Like I almost called the Down syndrome. That's hilarious. Like Down syndrome kids have the most fun. That's the most recent jokes I like.
Indeed. And let's see here. What experience would you like your audience to take with them after a set is over?
What experience would I what?
Would you like your audience to take with them after a set is over?
Um, Jeez. That's I gotta think about for a minute. What kind of experience? I think like last show I went Saturday. I actually have a fan that specifically came for me with a few people that they bought tickets. That wasn't the first time, but it was very recent. He came, and I think yeah, they already know my material kind of, but they're just enjoying the experience of me on the stage. Just have fun, I guess. Just yeah, they just have fun because I talk about all sorts of things.
Most definitely. Indeed. And let's see here. So this is like the stand up speakeasy. It's like a secret society of stand up comics. So you have to be invited to be part of the show. So which five comics in Central Florida would like to be see on a future episode?
I pick five.
Yep.
Yeah, like I said, I would pick probably Joe, Donna, um, JJ. I probably pick JJ. Um, how many? There's three. There's so many good ones. There are a few in Tampa that I really like. I is that got me brain freeze. I probably put Marcus. I like Marcus. I probably put you. Another Asian. And yeah, I thought your jokes were pretty well constructed and really interesting when you got on stage. I didn't expect what you're gonna say, and so
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. You saw like different sides of me for sure. Like from
Yeah.
like the church room to the record shop. So if but
Yeah.
if I do stand up in Daytona, I'll get really filthy. So it's it's really
Oh
fun.
yeah.
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 And Marcus is half Filipino, so it's like it's pretty cool how we're like some of us are uh represent the Asians pretty good in the stand up
Oh
scene here. Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
indeed. Awesome. So Yang, do you have any future shows coming up?
This month I only have Milk District on Thursday. I'm kind of slowing down right now because like I have to make a lot of makeup for the bills I have as well due. But next month I do have the Daytona. show, the Daytona Festival. I have, yeah, I posted my schedule. I have a few things going on next month. But I sometimes I get invited out of nowhere on the weekends too. So I just expect I have a few more shows, but I don't know yet. But I still go to open mics whenever I can every day. Um,
Yeah,
so yeah, that's
indeed. And Florida, like Central Florida, is like where it's at for comedy. It's like you can get on stage almost every single night of the week, so it's pretty nice.
oh yeah, yeah. It's great. Like I mean, Gimmick has 3 days a week, you know, and you can hit a few shows. And the thing is, they do have audience here. Like Orlando, sometimes they don't have audience in the open mic, but here they do. That's what I really
Oh,
like about Tampa. They have like 20 people sometimes for open mics.
that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I need to try the gimmick sometime too, because I haven't been out there. I've done like Side Splitters, Wesley Chapel. Side Splitters like the main one, and like the Tampa Improv open mic, and so I think those are like the only three Tampa shows that mics that I've done. So yep.
Yeah. Tampa thing is okay. My favorite will be Sunshine City because every time I film there, they laugh like crazy. I don't know if it's because they're just like my style or they're just really, really drunk and they're not really entertained as as Orlando. They're just, yeah, every time I tell jokes, they go crazy. So,
Well, that's good to know. I gotta reach out to Sunshine City now and see if they'll accept me or something.
yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Awesome. So let's see here. I like. Is there anyone out there you like to thank?
I, any what?
Any people out there you'd like to thank out there? Like thanks for
Uh,
watching, or give a shout out to or something.
like shout out to someone.
Yeah, like say thanks for something. I don't know.
In comedy?
Yeah, like for me, for example, like I like to thank like people for watching, and like the interview series, and like for like the Tin Nug Irish Pub for and Punk Rock Pizza for having us, and Blowback Gallery for having us, and Kano's and Spawn and Quan's Kitchen for helping me bring everything together. So yeah, like give like a shout out to like your friends or something, or
Shout out. Yeah, I definitely. I think I would like to thank all comedians in Tampa and Orlando. And in Melbourne, I met a few in Melbourne, Daytona. I think they're a huge support. I love just chatting with them during comedy time, and they helped me a lot with my mental health. It just made me just happier, more open person, and helped me. Um, I mean, the English language is still a little bit difficult for me than them, but I learned to articulate things a little bit better. I learned to express myself a little bit better because I would not talk like this last year.
yeah,
I talk a lot more fluent. Even though I know all the words, I still don't express my opinions as fluent as right now. So yeah, I think just having they're just great people. It's always fun to have them around.
awesome, fantastic, and shout out to Two and a Half Men and Big Bang Theory too. Uh, in the early days when Uh, those are your favorite sitcoms that taught you how to speak English too.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, those sitcoms. Yeah,
Yeah,
those shows.
good
Yeah, they're
stuff.
fun.
Yep, and shout out to all of Central Florida comedians. They're pretty awesome. I love them too. So yeah, I can't wait for everyone to gather, or for the most part, at the festivals, October 2nd through the 5th. Punk Rock Pizza, Tierno Irish Pub, and we'll see you there. And let's party and have fun.
All right. Thank you so much.
Awesome, Young. Thanks for being my
All
guest,
right.
and
All right.
we'll see you all on the next episode of the Stand Speakeasy. Be well, everyone.